to do a book discussion with you, and I'm actually pretty excited to be discussing this book because it's a book that I tried to read about 2 years ago, okay? I got this book when it was newly released, and I tried to read it when it first came out, and I couldn't get past like page 150 or something, and I felt so bored. I felt so blah. I just didn't feel into the story. I was bored. I was just not invested in anything that was going on. And so I just gave up on it and I never finished it. And here we are about 2 years later, and I'm going to be discussing it with you guys. And that book is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Yes. This book right here, like I said, I got about 150 pages into it when I first tried to read it, and I just could not get into this book for whatever godforsaken reason. So finally, for some odd reason, I wanted to pick it up a few days ago. I did, and I felt completely different. I was so invested in it from like the first couple of chapters. I was like, what the hell is wrong with it, you know? I don't know if it was the mood I was in at the time or because it's 2 years later, and I don't know what it is, but I ended up really enjoying this book, and so I want to discuss it with you guys. Well, this review is probably going to be all over the place because I really didn't write anything out. I'm just going to go from whatever pops into my head, and that's normally how my discussions are. So, yeah, let's have fun with this. Okay, so what I first want to talk about is just Ruby herself. I've seen people who like Ruby and who dislike her as a character. They say she's unlikable as a character, and I can kind of see that, you know, she's not very trustworthy. She's kind of has this a little bit of an attitude, but can you blame her? I mean, she's been in this concentration camp for 6 years. She has, especially after what happened with her parents as well as a kid, can you really blame her for being the way that she is? Personally, I loved her. I thought she was such an awesome character. She was fun, she was strong, she was sweet, but she was also smart enough to know that you can't trust everybody, and you shouldn't, especially after what she's been through. There's no way she's going to be able to trust people easily. It's not going to happen. It's just not. So I really like her character, and she is very flawed, which is believable after what she's been through. So I really ended up loving all the characters in this book. You know, Ruby, Liam, Chubbs, Zoo. I loved each and every one of them. I thought the four of them together made such an awesome and fun team, and they worked so well together. And even though Chubbs really did not like Ruby in the beginning, he ended up coming around as they, you know, went further on in the story, and they worked together even more, and it was so believable because it took time. These Liam and Zoo were so trustworthy of her, but Chubbs is kind of like similar to Ruby in that way as to not trusting people, especially in the world that they're living in right now. You shouldn't trust people. I love the relationship that grew between Ruby and Chubbs. I honestly felt like throughout this entire book, everybody who was anybody was after these four kids, especially Ruby and Liam. I mean, you had the PSF agents, you had the League of Children, you had skip tracers, you had bounty hunters. Every single person was after them, no matter what. Especially Ruby and Liam, because of what Ruby was and because of what Liam did. Liam was worth a lot of money to anybody. So, and the four of them were all looking for the Slip Kid. However, I did have a feeling right from when they mentioned it that the camp would not be the best thing. The Slip Kid would somehow not be the person that they thought they were. And I don't know about anyone else, but I wasn't surprised at all to find out that the Slip Kid was Clancy. I don't know about you guys. It didn't surprise me at all. I kind of, in the back of my mind, I think I always knew that that would be him, because why else would they mention him in the beginning of the book so much, you know? It just, I don't know, I wasn't really surprised by that. And I really did not like Clancy, and I was kind of hoping he would die because I did not like him at all. He just seemed so weird, and he was messing up my Liam and Ruby relationship, okay? And I did not like it. And speaking of Liam and Ruby's relationship, oh my gosh, Liam is like absolutely amazing, and I love the relationship. Like I said before, with the character Ruby, people also liked and disliked the romance. People complained that the romance was kind of like not there, but then all of a sudden it was like in your face, which I can kind of see. I felt like the romance was there from the beginning. You could see the connection that Liam and Ruby had right from the start, and I really loved how it built up to it, and I just love Liam and Ruby so much. I think they're perfect perfect together, and that's why I was not happy with Clancy, because he was going to be messing up the whole thing, and I was not having it. Nope, nope. And one of my favorite lines of this entire book was said by Liam, and it was just so perfect, and it made my heart go boop, boop, and I just had to read it over and over again like 5 times. It was so perfect, and I love it so much. And that line is, give me one reason why we can't be together, and I'll give you 100 why we can. I love that line so much. It just, Liam is like perfection, and Liam and Ruby together are amazing, and I love them so much. And Clancy was messing all that up, so he needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to die. He just needs to get go and die. Bye. And you guys, the last few chapters of this book broke my heart. Like, seriously, Chubbs getting shot. I seriously thought he was gonna die, and I couldn't deal with that. If he was gonna die, I was gonna chuck my I probably would not chuck my e-reader, but I would chuck the book, because I was reading on my e-reader as well. So I would chuck it, and nope, I couldn't do it. My baby, my Chubbs, no, just, he can't go. He's Chubbs. Chubbs can't go. No. So we don't know. They said he probably is okay, so we don't know for sure yet. Nothing's. I need to read the second book to find out, because if Chubbs isn't okay, I'm not going to be okay myself. It's just not going to happen. And Liam and Ruby, and when Liam was telling Ruby the story of them, if they any way they would have met, I was just like, oh my gosh, he is the most perfect guy ever. And then Ruby has to go and erase his memories, and I'm just like, no, no. And she's watching him walk away. I'm just like, bye. I can't do it. No, just, You guys, I need to read the second book. I need to get it from my library, because I don't own it yet. So I'm going to get it from my library, and I'm going to go read the second book. Yep. It took me 2 years, but I read that book. Finally got into it. I don't know why it took me so long, but that damn book, it's really good, and I can't wait to get to Never Fade. That is my discussion on The Darkest Minds. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what your thoughts are about this book, because I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you've read it, because there are a lot of spoilers up in this. So, yeah. Like I said, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!